One of the best and simplest ways to invest into cryptocurrency is to mimic the actions of whale investors. It's foolproof, it's provenly effective, and it's easy. Very simply, we're looking at 3 crypto assets that whales are aggressively accumulating. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Best of luck if you choose to invest. Just remember, I am not an official financial or investment advisor, which means that this video is not official financial or investment advice. Heads up if you're watching this video because we have a new exclusive campaign with ByBit, this time with up to $81,000 in prizes. You can get your share and you can earn up to $30,000 just based on how much you deposit and trade. Also, we're launching our brand new trading competition that has up to $51,000 in its prize pool. And the idea here is super simple. The more you deposit and trade, the more you can earn. And if you want to find out more, just click the link in the description below. Very often, whales are big fans of staple, proven crypto projects. And in that sense and in that spirit, we're going back to one of our perennial favorites, really a staple in cryptocurrency, in the form of Cardano, ticker ADA. Because the fact is there's been crazy whale activity around Cardano's ADA. Data here from Into the Block shows a pretty impressive fact. Cardano addresses with 100 million to 1 billion ADA have increased their holdings by 3.19% in the last 30 days. And this shows us that whales are optimistic about Cardano's long-term prospects. That's why they're buying ADA at these levels. Also, data from cheekycrypto.io gives us even more insight. It suggests that Cardano holders in other tiers are displaying signs of accumulation. So, for instance, addresses with around 10,000 and 100,000 ADA have added 50 million ADA in the last month. And this shows that there is general agreement that the price of ADA is cheap right now and is likely to rise in the future. ADA currently trades at 29.2 cents, and I suppose you could argue is experiencing a little bit of a bearish sentiment. But if the whale activities are anything to go by, then we could see a major price uptick relatively soon. The market cap right now sits at $10.25 billion. And there are some other reasons why Cardano whales have been bullish on the token. Let's consider TVL. So total value locked, for Cardano at least, has been one of the standout events in crypto this year because Cardano's TVL has grown by 148%. That is more than Ethereum or any other ecosystem, any major one. And Cardano's TVL surged from 265 million ADA, that was in January of 2023, so recently, to 657 million ADA in June, just last month. And that's a figure that shows that there's been an increase in DeFi activities on Cardano. So that's TVL, and that's one major reason for the recent whale interest that we've seen with Cardano. A second major reason is the fact that there's also been increased institutional adoption of Cardano. There are a number of investment vehicles in which ADA enjoys a pretty good market share. And these investment products include the GDLC and GSCPXE from Grayscale, the Cardano ETP from Wisdom Tree, and the Cardano ETP from 21 Shares. And look, inevitably there are risks associated with investing in cryptocurrencies. So yes, while it is good news that whales are currently accumulating ADA, that's just kind of one piece of anecdotal evidence. You still should do your own research. But again, it is a positive. The fact that whales are this enthusiastic about Cardano for the medium to long term is definitely a good sign. The second asset on our list here, I suppose, is not an altcoin at all. Because data from Into the Block shows that 78.51% of Bitcoin holders are currently in profit. 78.51%. Which is actually pretty special because the last time we saw these levels of profit was back in March of 2022. And at that time, BTC was sitting at around $47,000. And you know what? Altcoins right now are not having really the best of times. But BTC has been on a recovery path, and there have been lots of good indicators on the network. Bitcoin fees did hit a peak not seen since May of 2021, but that was when BTC surpassed the $60,000 mark. Also, for the first time since 2017, transaction fees exceeded BTC minted per block. And the fact is right now that whales are buying Bitcoin, and the large BTC holders are actually increasing, the number of holders themselves. And data from the on-chain analytics firm Santiment supports this claim because Bitcoin sharks and whales have accumulated 71,000 more Bitcoin in just the past 3 weeks. And this shows obviously high confidence in the king of all cryptos. Santiment claims that this 71,000 BTC was added by addresses holding 10 to 10,000 BTC and is equivalent to $2.15 billion. But looking deeper into the numbers, it's actually more than just the whales and the sharks. You got to consider the shrimp cohort here. The smaller sea creatures are also accumulating Bitcoin, and that's obviously a positive sign for BTC. Bitcoin's recovery this year has been impressive so far. We have had some ugly times, but as the bull market approaches, whale activities show that BTC could be one of the best assets to hold and probably the safest, to be honest, and likely the first to turn bullish. BTC is going to lead the charge. It's going to be a leading indicator of the upcoming crypto bull run. Because maybe you haven't been around for previous crypto bull cycles, but the fact is that Bitcoin always leads the charge. It accumulates all the interest and a lot of the investor capital, and then that flows downward. It flows into first Ethereum, and then subsequently into high cap altcoins, and then trickles down further into lower cap altcoins. But Bitcoin is always leading the charge. It's always that leading indicator of the crypto bull run when it starts. Okay, and finally, we have a pretty old school altcoin that we haven't talked about at Altcoin Buzz in a while, but it is XRP. And check this out. Maybe you didn't know this, but whales have acquired about 1 billion XRP since February. That's equivalent to $570 million. And XRP whales have been active this year. They've taken advantage of the downturn and consolidation times. They've used those moments to increase their holdings. And XRP's price dropped 12% in late June. That's when whales purchased 360 million XRP, or the equivalent of about $170 million. XRP whales especially love to pick up the token when prices are low. And increased whale accumulation is a good sign for any asset because, of course, it shows that a price surge could be on the way. The XRP daily chart's price action also suggests something interesting is happening. XRP appears to be consolidating between its daily moving averages. It shows a formation that seems to be a cup and handle pattern. Many chartists believe this formation is a bullish pattern. It shows the trend of an asset in the form of a cup followed by a downward trending price pattern. Now, interestingly, addresses holding less XRP have also accumulated over the months. Santiment data shows that addresses holding 10,000 to 1 million XRP, they have amassed 750 million XRP since mid-January. Many experts have made bullish predictions about XRP, but we believe Ripple's case with the SEC is ultimately the core variable that will determine XRP's true long-term value. I want to remind you quickly at the end of this video that we have an exclusive new campaign with ByBit that includes up to $81,000 in prizes, of which you can get your share, and you can earn up to $30,000 just based on how much you deposit and how much you trade. Also, at the same time, we're launching our brand new trading competition that has up to $51,000 in its prize pool. And the idea is super simple. The more you deposit and trade, the more you can earn. And if you want to find out more, just click the link in the description below.